Up early in the morning, getting the kids ready for school. Rise and grind, yeah. Pack a lunch or two. Talking about I gotta be at work in a few, yeah. Hey, for your daily news, hey. Grinding just for you, yeah. When you don't have a clue, yeah. We got the scoop for you, yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all. You know what time it is. We do this every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And today, you know, we celebrating the month of January with Men in Business.
Yay!
Yes.
Oh.
It's fun.
Yay! Yay!
Yay! Okay, so let's start off with one of the funniest gentlemen that we know. That's in the city of Detroit and beyond. He go by the name of the one and only, the homie, the one that we call Mr. D. Jones.
What is going on this morning? It's the most wonderful time of the week. It's Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday.
What?
Oh yeah, it's tacos too. I forgot
What's
about.
wrong with you?
It's Taco Tuesday.
Some always wrong
I
with
wasn't
his
talking
ass.
about tacos.
He just be so ready for a jingle.
Jingle. That's her name is Bo Jingles. That's a new name, Bo Jingles. Of course, to the lady to keep her ear to the streets and cannot be defeated in no means.
Girl.
Yeah. And she bring us the news every single day, Miss Fifi the Plug.
Good morning, guys.
Damn, already?
Happy Men's Month Tuesday.
Yes. Hold on, they starting all damn ready. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Caller, you on the air. State your social security number and your last four digits of your.
That's only if your credit score is over 700.
Right. Anyway, so
Nah, we don't need it. That's practice.
and I go by the name of the one and only the homie Miles Dixon, y'all.
That's Miles.
That's Miles.
That's Miles.
So today we invited two wonderful gentlemen in the building. One is what we my homie for a long time, at least 20 plus years. Damn. I'm getting old, I'm getting cold, one of the two. Either way, it's great.
Probably both.
Yeah, shut your ass
It's
up.
an omelet.
Shut your ass
Okay.
up. Okay.
Okay.
He go by the name of Roscoe Copeland.
Good morning.
Good morning.
He got money. He talk about money all the time, and he make money all the
Ooh.
time.
Hey, Roscoe. Hey.
And he's one of the reason why when I picked him, I was like, oh yeah, he'd be good for this show. And the reason why, because the other wonderful gentleman that we got in the building, he represent Motor City Tax Pros. He go by the name of Mr. Muhammad Penn.
Hey there.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, you guys gonna come closer or just talk. Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead. I got put my new face mask out there, make sure everybody's safe.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, I put a face mask on every day, but y'all don't know her.
It's a special material.
Huh?
His face mask is fancy.
He got a Teflon face
I
mask.
see.
Hey,
It's
great.
special material.
Teflon Don. Today we're talking about what motivates you. Is it the money? Is it the fame? Is it the wealth, or is it the commission to help other people? So I think I got two of the best people right now to really talk about that. And Mr. Muhammad's going to talk about some of the tax breaks that we people to get bigger checks. He just informed me that people are getting big checks.
Oh.
So we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about getting.
Yeah, give him the flow. Yeah. What'd you say happened?
We
I go first, huh?
But before we get into it, I'd like to thank y'all for coming, and I appreciate what's going on this month. We have interviewed quite a few great men in business,
Yeah.
and I like to give y'all a round of applause for carrying it on. All right, yeah.
Dope.
Anyway, so let's get it started right off the back with Roscoe. You know, Roscoe is about that paper. He also about making the change. So I just want to know, Roscoe, what motivates you?
I was listening. It's purpose. I didn't hear purpose on that list.
Yeah.
Purpose is
For me, everything I do is with a purpose.
Okay.
And that's why I strive so hard, Doc. Billionaire Boy Scouts, just to let you know. So if we could change the mindset of our people, all people really, but our people, because that's, who we represent, and just have them thinking about more, wanting more, and we give them some, some avenues and show them that we can do it, and we get out there and pursue that avenue. We can make a whole lot of change. We can change people's lives that we don't even know. And so it's purpose for me. The answer to me for me.
That's what's up.
That's definitely what's up. So when you say the purpose, of course, is changing people's lives, that's dope. Because I believe in 100%. I know people like, man, it's all about the money, but I notice everybody who go after the money never get it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I notice that when they thrive for the money, they always hustle. They always find themselves like a hamster, still in the same.
I don't know if that's true. It might be true that they might do anything to get it.
No, I'm saying the people.
Some people get money because they do anything to get it.
Yeah, but it don't. Well, when you talk about money like that, we talking about money that's gonna last and money that's gonna give you some form of financial freedom. I look by the people that I know that even hustled in the streets. They got stuff to show for it, but they still have to do what they got to do in order to get what they have or keep what they keep. You understand what I'm saying? The focus of money, of course, you got to have money to live. So I'm not saying no ridiculous shit. I'm basically saying that people have to still understand, like, once you get the money, once you get the stuff, then what?
Yeah.
No, I get that. But I'm saying, like you said, some people will try to get it and they never get it. That's just they focus money. And then some people would do anything to get this money. The love of money is the root of all evil.
Oh.
But I think what he was basically saying in it is that you'll just keep on going after your passion will be the money itself. It just won't be, because if you go after your passion, then
that's not passion.
Huh? No, I didn't say money. I'm saying that the people that lose it, that the money is like straining through their hands. Their passion is the actual money itself, and that kind of can't be it. Like that can't be the case because
I got you.
It's not something that can stay like that. Like you have to keep doing something with money. You have to make it move in order to actually keep it. Because just to have a savings, that's not really saying a lot.
I got you.
Right. Muhammad, what do you see going on in the tax world right now, as far as people receiving refunds and actually did the stimulus help the marketplace? And before you answer that, I definitely have to ask you, what is your motivation?
Well, I like the first statement that I heard today, which is purpose. That's very huge because I enjoy helping the people. It's not just the money. We actually got to help each other because, especially in these hard times. So the money will come. The money will come.
Most definitely. Okay.
All right.
Okay, right to the refunds. No. let's get right to it.
Yeah, you were saying check as soon as I walked in the door.
Yeah, like check. Yeah.
Did you bring some? Did you bring a couple of them with you?
Yeah.
Look, man, let me tell my business. We live.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well, yeah. As far as refunds this year, what I noticed is the government was giving us, just a couple dollars just so, we could make sure we get past that milestone because it's a lot of paperwork to do. It's millions and billions of people to get out money at the last minute. We understand it's hard. But the one thing that I am noticing is the money that we feel like we weren't getting during the year is coming back during tax season.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So they added a lot of new credits for individuals that tested positive for COVID. Let's just say their children tested positive. They'll give you up to 50 days. It's different amounts depending on your income. It's not set numbers, but they're throwing out credits as far as like if a business person lost money this year, they had the PPP, which we all know about, right? Mm-hmm. What a lot of people didn't know is if you don't spend that money on business, that you actually have a very big tax liability behind that.
I wanted to ask that offline.
So
a lot of people got that money, and I hear now they're investigating to see where that money went. So if it wasn't on business, they're going to add it to your taxes as a liability.
Exactly. So there's always double and triple threats to a lot of paperwork. You have, like you said, you want to talk to me here and after the show, right?
Definitely. That's why I gave you my card so you can give me yours.
Exactly. So that's exactly how the tax works. So you have the interest that you have to pay for 30 years, which a lot of people did not read the email. Yes.
30-year interest?
3.75%.
I'm sorry, I ain't getting none of that
Shoot.
money.
Right.
I got no tax no SBA, no
Damn.
You safe.
And I told a couple of my friends, I told I just got 40,000.
But my boy got 140,000. I want to know, do he know he got to pay taxes on that?
3 point something. What you say? 3.1,000,000%?
No,
That's what it feels like.
Shit.
30 years.
30 years.
I'm just trying to say.
Damn.
I mean, but listen. Here's the thing, and I told people this. I said, listen, it's still income, so you have to. It's got to be taxed.
But you got to look at the title of what's on the actual loan. It says business. It doesn't say
Absolutely.
3-wheelers. It doesn't say the new Jordans that just came out.
Yeah, it don't say Hellcats. It don't say that on
What
there.
if they shut the business down that they got the money in? Because a lot of people just filed fake businesses like right then and there. Some people got approved for money before they had the business.
Yeah.
And that is true because a lot of people have the businesses already sitting too. And you got to understand a lot of people already had structures and good credit. And if they're shutting down, I mean, I don't know how that'll look later on if you're getting money to stay open and then you shut down.
Yeah.
It's just a clue.
I mean, now I think that the whole thing of being an LLC get thrown out the window because that's like a straight point of fraud. If you got money to stay open and then you close, I think when people think about it, like my buddy, he got some money, got like 40 grand, and then soon as the money got wired into his account, like less than 48 hours later, they called him and said, "I want to see your employee W-2s."
There we go. Payroll.
And they had to. Then they're like, like the doc, what I should do? I said, get that money back.
Yeah.
But then his attorney was like, listen, man, you get that money back. You gotta do something.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say what he said, but he got to do something.
Because you filled out that information
And
before.
it got wired
Well,
already.
it says PPP. I mean, I don't know if people know what that stands for.
What does it stand for?
Payroll Protection Plan. It's payroll protection. They have a plan
For employees.
Right.
Duh.
Right. They were-
Yeah. Wow.
Just like
Yeah.
The money is to pay your employees to stay afloat.
Yeah, and the more people said that they had employees,
These the more money you
the
got.
more money you received. And then what happened was that's why people was like, let me see them W-2s.
Yeah.
And now I know my buddy going around saying, hey man, could you just put your name on and tell them that
Man, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I ain't fooling with you.
Yeah, but I got a future. You know,
Right.
to help.
And the government don't play. The government do not play when it comes to money. And once it's wired, that becomes a felony off the damn rip.
Yeah. I would imagine that you would have to expect an influx of audits this year, if nothing else, because they did get all of that money and stuff. And the people that's filing, yeah, they're gonna want to know, like they're gonna, this now is the time for them to do the checklist. Like back then it was an emergency and they just handing it out and under the honor system. So if you did the wrong part on the honor system, that's not their fault. Like
that's what
they have
D
every right to ask you.
That's what D was kind of alluding to. Those same people who did that, those the same people, that money gone and they need that tax money.
Yes.
And they gonna be hit up when they file.
Absolutely.
Them taxes.
Yeah.
It's the same people he was talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you were saying.
Yeah, it's just sad to see the stories of the people that actually did get the money and stuff, and they did a lot of personal things with it, because I know that in some kind of way it has something to do with business. Hell, because I don't got no business like that, and they didn't give me no money, So you know what I'm saying?
Well, we gotta realize the government. They know exactly,
and it's always
they
a
knew
paper
what
trail,
they was
right?
doing.
They knew
they
what it
could have
was.
safeguarded those loans a whole lot of ways to verify. And the government wanted a lot of money out into they needed it out. If they didn't have it out, we'd be in trouble. If there was not a lot that much money in the economy, they knew it'll fickle right back to the people.
Oh,
yeah.
You see, the billionaires during this pandemic all have made so much more money than they ever made in their lives.
Buying
Absolutely.
yachts.
So the money just went.
true.
It trickled right back to where it always trickled.
Yeah.
So the government knew what they was doing. They needed something to put out there so it could be a bunch of money in the economy.
Well,
because
because my
This summer was lit too.
Other
Shit.
angle on the money
Okay.
aspect, because I like how you said that. They wanted to actually get rid of this money. But I want everybody to focus their mindsets on liquefying assets, okay? Because the world is liquefying. That's the reason why a lot of people are focused on Bitcoin, stocks, and everything. So the thing is, the best way is to hold the money back from the people and then give it to the people when they need it, but then they're going to go crazy with it, right? So then you're going to literally start destroying the value of the dollar even more. And that's why more businesses are going to crypto, because it's safer.
Direct to
COVID, yeah, you see what I'm saying?
It's so up and down. I'm just.
But that's the best thing.
It's kind of direct.
I like it and I don't like it.
Well, with Bitcoin, like I was telling people with Bitcoin, I mean, Bitcoin probably beat out all stock for the past 3 to 4 years, but it still had a consistency, and it didn't hit flat. It's a lot of companies that hit flat. You got to really think Ford Motor Company still at $6 a share.
Yeah, it is.
And that's crazy.
I just saw that last night.
That's a good buy. You should be buying a lot of that too.
I mean, but before it never really went through the roof ever. The highest ever been was like $37.50.
Yeah, but look at the time of need. I mean, you need to have something crypto because I don't want to come out my house, but I still want to get everything I need.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, I got Bitcoin, and I really appreciate them going up again this morning. I looked at I was like, praise
that's what
God.
you was looking at?
Oh, they went up again?
Yeah.
Okay, because they just went down.
I signed up for
crazy.
Bitcoin this morning.
I'm so annoyed that it won't take the picture of the back of my ID.
Calling you on the air. Oh wait, don't call back no more. You know
Yeah.
what? The hell
Hello?
with you? Oh, hello. I mean, sorry. Back. We were talking about crypto.
Scam likely don't supposed to call our show. That ain't cool.
Tell them I can get their tax refund.
Yeah. So cryptocurrency, a lot of people don't know about, but it's. I love what Robert Kiyosaki said. He said gold and silver is God's money, and cryptocurrency is the people's money. So we got to really think about it. Right now, most people should really be thinking about silver, because silver is a conduit and actually a hot commodity, because it's a conduit for a lot of our cell phones that we don't really know about. Silver is in our phone.
I thought gold was in it.
No.
Oh, shit.
They wouldn't put gold.
That was the case. That was outside.
Oh.
No, they
Bling,
got,
bling.
But silver actually is a conduit to a lot of wave and frequencies and stuff. So, and plus it's only $15 an ounce, and it's a lot of it.
I'm about to write this down.
Right, but gold has a cap to it. You know, after a while, people like savagely take gold because it's a commodity. I mean, it's things of value, but silver right outlasts every commodity you name, every precious metal, because it's used. It's literally used. So that is something we got to think about that. So Roscoe, when you look at things like real estate, because I see you back at real estate real heavy.
Yeah, I got to. You know, they tried to put my company on the news 4 years ago, tried to say we stole some money. So once everybody figured out, oh, he didn't steal nothing, it's been like a blessing, you know. So I couldn't have paid $100,000 for that kind of publicity. But yeah, real estate is where it's at. Everybody should be buying houses in Detroit right now.
Definitely.
They
because
cheap.
we have more international investors in Detroit than anywhere in the world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And California is catching up. As people are moving out of California, the investors are moving in.
Yeah.
But we here in Detroit, you can't get any property at this per capita where you can still get a $800, $900 rent. For a house, you can pay $25,000, $30,000, $35,000. You know, in most places, those houses are $100,000+ for $800, $900 rent. You can buy a house in Detroit for. I sell occupied homes where there are already renters in them, $35,000, $40,000 where they're already paying rent in them.
I put it like this: I was in Philadelphia, right? My auntie paid $5,000 for a house when she first moved in there about 60 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. Her house value right now is $200,000, right?
Wow.
All the houses that they build in is I'm talking about South Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about just in Highland Park in comparison.
Well, that's what's going on right next to Highland. It's funny you say Highland Park, right? North End, right next to Highland Park. That's what's going on right now. Those houses are going up to $200, $220, $240, $250.
Yeah.
So what they call gentrification, I don't know I don't know the pure definition. I don't understand it. The times are changing. People better change with it. Mentalities and everything.
Right.
You know, that broke mentality shit, that settling shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's going to get you living in Highland Park. And eventually you ain't going to even be able to live there because those houses are so big that they're going to eventually be $220,000, $240,000.
Most definitely.
They're pricing us out in certain areas. But there are still areas where we can benefit as investors and homeowners. You know, you don't have to go buy a $120,000, $150,000 house no more.
Right.
You can go get you a 30, 35, 40,000, something you can stack up on, you know, and there's multiple ways to purchase homes now. We're also
about to get to that.
We're also private money lenders, so we show people how to purchase home using other people's money. You know, it's criteria you have to meet, but everyone should be purchasing.
Is it beneficial to get a house off a land bank?
Yes. Yes. A lot of people say no, but I'm a community partner with Land Bank through Little Rock Baptist Church and Church of Messiah and Bridges to Home Ownership, which is Keith Stallworth's program. So, yeah, you want to get, that's where you're going to get the houses the cheapest.
Right.
With the Land Bank, there's a renovation rehab addendum attached to every home that says you have 6 months to bring that property up to code, not to have it completely rehabbed,
just up to code,
but just bring it up to code.
Clarity.
And they give you extensions. If you show you working on it, you can get extensions. So what you want to do is, there's not a lot of inventory on the Land Bank website,
right?
Because it has to be proven that there's no occupants in there, squatters. Nothing can be in there for them to place it for sale on Land Bank. Right. They don't have, and especially with COVID now, and they don't have the staff to go out and inspect every house. So most of the houses that are on Land Bank are not on the website. So what you want to do as an investor, you want to go through the areas that you're buying houses in, pick out the houses that you potentially may be interested in. There's a lot of software out here. You can call the city to see if this is a Land Bank home or if it's not. The ones that are Land Bank, I would contact Land Bank, let them know you're interested in that house, and then go through the proper channels and procedures to get that particular house that you want. Because that's what we want. We sell to investors in bulk. So we let them go to the neighborhoods that they want to buy houses in, pick out the houses they're interested in, and we find ways to get them access to those houses.
So typically from the time that you find a house that you want to purchase on Land Bank or something, you know, you find out it's approved or cleared for that, what is the processing time usually from the time that, you know, that time to owning it?
With this pre-COVID, it's 30, 45 days. With COVID, it's just a lot because they have to send someone out to inspect that home to make sure it's not occupied. There's no squatters in there, because we are coming up with programs where we want to transition not just the squatters. There's a lot of people in those homes that lost those homes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in those homes that were renting out to someone that the owner of the home lost those homes.
Gotcha.
So a lot of these homes that are quote unquote vacant have people in them.
Yeah.
So the process is just depends. If it's entirely vacant, it'll take a shorter time. If it's potentially squatters, or if it is individuals who, I don't like to call, everybody's not a squatter. Some people, this was their house and they lost their house.
And they
you know
still
what
in
I
there.
mean?
It's occupants.
I don't call them people squatters. You know what I mean?
Occupants, yeah.
So that would determine the time frame. How, if it's someone in there, the process of removing them, if they were tied to the house, it's going to be a little longer. If it's squatter, there are no squatter rights here. So you can get anyone out of a home
absolutely
that's not supposed to.
I used to do property management, so I know.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
I'm trying to bridge the two together. So if I get a house on Land Bank, and let's say I start a business in that house, and I can get like a big tax write-off, or how does this work if you start a business in a house?
Talk to him about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh, okay.
I was over there listening. I was like,
I need the accent. That's why I gave him my card. I need some tax write-off this year. We making too much money. Got to write some of this off.
I don't like that term, too much money, though.
Oh, exactly. Let me take that back.
Yeah.
I need tax loopholes, dude. That's all.
Well, no, I like the way you started that off. Like you said, starting a business, that is the first step, because you don't just get tax write-offs just by having the items.
Right.
It's all about title. Just like government officials, They have different discounts at different places. Same thing with your business. If you structure it the proper way, which there's a lot of different ways, because we all know everybody say they can do their own business structure and I can go do my own LLC. Well, if you don't structure it properly, you're actually missing out on all the biggest and greatest write-offs that you may not see right now, but later on in the maturity of your life or your project, you can actually see way more write-offs.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So another area with the houses, which is very big, the money that people are spending, like you said, up to code, not it has to be fully 100,000% where you want it.
Correct.
Because you have your own vision for your property, right? So a lot of people don't know is if you structure your business property, you can actually get a write-off for all the money that you're spending on your property. Okay.
Those are expenses.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to give everybody the form. I'm going to give them Schedule E, okay? I like to give the game. I give free information on my podcast. I actually like to go give out as much information as possible because a lot of this stuff is right up under our nose, and it's just worded so weird that we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So, you can write off your contract labor. You can write off the property taxes. You can write off your material.
That's a blessing.
The mileage to go and get the material and go home and get your coffee.
That's
He's
a
left it
blessing.
on the counter.
Because people, there's so much information
Wow.
that people could utilize, but they don't know the terminology. They don't know how to read the fine print. So
Yeah.
somebody like you who could disseminate that information into a
He said disseminate.
Man, I got to
that.
look that word up. That's not even a
just
tax word.
a
use
step by
that
step
one.
ABC. You know what I mean? So the people who retrieving it can filter it like how they would receive it. We need that. So I definitely want to get your car and promote you on my page and all the stuff.
Oh, definitely be hooking. And one thing I also want to throw everybody to, let's not be scared of this paperwork, guys. Because look, the government knows that it's hard for people to understand this. That's why they give you letters. But a lot of people see the letters and they throw them on the table and they don't even look at them.
Right.
I just got to throw that out there because people are thinking every letter is an audit. This is not back in the 1990s. Okay, a letter is to tell you what to do because you don't understand the new process because they're throwing it at us so fast. It's not fair to the American people to actually have to figure this out.
Right.
They're protecting you from your own money.
Right. But that's why there's people out here like you. You know what I mean? And there's tax preparers who have educated themselves and also kept up with what's going on and updated. Because a lot of times people like Scott was saying, we was talking earlier, people just don't understand a lot of things. And they be afraid to say, I don't know.
Right.
We should not be afraid to say, I don't know.
Yes.
We
That's
should
very
just,
true.
like somebody say, Doc, what's that right there? Shit, I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's read it. Let's go over it. You know what I mean? But Muhammad is telling us right now, there's a lot of things in dealing with our LLC. So when people tell me I only spent $75 for my LLC, you was telling me somebody gonna charge me $375. I said, okay, well, it's a difference. And well, what's the difference? Well, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you.
That's why you sent them to the expert.
Right. I sent them to the expert.
To the pros, though, it's called Motor City Tax Pros.
That's what's up.
Now, quick question. Do you also provide that service? Do you structure LLCs for businesses? Do you also, other than, because if I would just look and see you just do taxes, that's what I would think looking at the shirt and the what's the name. So do you also provide those type of like accounting services or structuring businesses or even helping people? I know a lot of people call me every day who want to start a business. Are you someone I can send them to you and you can not only set their LLC up like he said, but inform them? Because these are the like we talk about the street dudes. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with the street dudes if they trying to change their life. You know, I come from that. And Doc come from that. Why he up there trying to talk holier than Doc?
No, I know. First of all, Negro, you know.
He said we was back to back on the same block.
You trying to
So it's a
money.
lot of uninformed individuals who trying to change their lives, but just what we alluded to, they don't know how. What do they do? What's step one? Do you offer those services where a person can come to you and go from A to Z and okay, this is how I started.
Just trying to do more than a car
This how I
wash.
structure it, brother. I don't want to sell no more dope, brother.
Right.
I got this money. I ain't in no trouble. Can you help me start this
Oh, this
business? Can
sound
we
like,
send people to you?
Well, I'm going to first say step one is going on www.motorcitytaxpros.com, and all my contact information will be listed publicly. And also you can Google me on Google, and I have 2 locations, and we are trained professionals to help you start and structure your business. We show you how to write off what you invest in yourself, and we also show you how to stay in tune year-round because laws are not just once a year.
Right.
They pop up like I just got an update 3 days ago about the testing positive credit. You know, that popped up 3-4 days ago.
Relative to the new tax law already, just what we're about to do.
Exactly. But
So what if I feel COVID-y? They gonna give me some money?
And how we know if we had, and do you got to have something from the doctor to say?
That's what I'm saying.
Because I know a lot of people who had COVID and just stayed they butt at home and recovered themselves. Everybody didn't go to the doctor.
Yeah.
That's the catch. And
That's
everything
the catch.
has to have paperwork behind it. Because one thing that a lot of
And
people...
I bet you some money tied back to the hospitals get if I
hospitals
guarantee
definitely get
you.
money.
That's why they got to be on there some kind
that's
of
why
way.
everybody
always
who
contacts
died
hospital.
didn't die from COVID, but they said they did.
I believe that, but
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
I believe that. I'm gonna leave that alone, though.
Yeah,
bro.
I think we all was like, okay.
Yeah,
You believe everything they put on TV. You the little
Yeah,
something
you
special
retarded.
about you.
He got shot in the head with a COVID
Yeah,
bullet.
exactly.
Well, the paperwork is very important because the one thing that I wanted to put out there is with this new paperwork and this new process, the new system, it started in 2018 when the tax reform started. A lot of people did not read into it. They just watched the little TV report and they never heard any rules, any laws. But the one thing that I want everybody to realize is this information is going to get, I don't know if it's going to be better for you. It depends on your position, but it's something you need to understand moving forward. It's going, I don't know if uphill for you or downhill, but the information will be listed online, but it's a lot. So if you guys ever need any help with the information, we keep all the current information as far as the business structuring, as far as taxes. And
Right.
yes, we do help you structure, okay?
That's dope. So listen, in case y'all don't know, you listen to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We do this every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is the month of January. Jan. This is the month of Jan where we celebrate men in business. Don't forget to give us a call at 248-854-9850, 248-854-9850. We got two wonderful guests in the building, Mr. Muhammad Penn and my main man, Mr. Roscoe Copeland. They answering questions. They talking money. We talking real estate. Listen, you know what time it is. We got to pay the bills, and we will be right back right after these words.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Monkeys in my soup. While on vacation in Peru, Jabbar discovers pygmy marmosets dancing in his dinner suit.
There's something in it.
Leaving the family alarmed and confused. They don't know how to get the monkeys out of the soup. Do you? SF Hardy, literacy advocate, author, and founder of Get Litty Family Reading Readiness Program, presents Dancing Monkeys in My Soup.
Are you not feeling well and don't want to put anyone else in danger? I have something just for you. Michigan Health and Medical Services is offering you, yes, you, COVID-19 testing Thursday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 20270 Grand River with no out-of-the-pocket cost to you. So listen, your current insurance or the state of Michigan will cover you. So call now, 1-800-967-0067. Again, 1-800-967-0067. Yo, this RV from Greener Things. Do you want to learn how to grow hydroponically? I can teach you each and every Monday at 6 p.m. Each and every Monday, 6 p.m. on how to grow hydroponically. To reserve your spot, email us at info@greenerthings.com. info@greenerthings.com. To reserve your spot today at info@greenerthings.com. Yo, we right back at you. Listen, in case you don't know, we coming back at you with the news. Keeping our ear to the streets is the one and only Miss Fifi the plug, y'all.
Yes, I got a little bit of news for you guys. So first and foremost, let me tell you about this crazy ass teacher from Florida. She is facing child abuse charges after spraying students with disinfectant. Imagine that. 51-year-old Christina Rezitar, I think that's her name. Yeah, she's a Florida teacher. Like I said, she's 51 years old, and she was arrested last week after she allegedly allegedly sprayed aerosol disinfectant in 4 students' face at Largo High School because they refused to wear their face masks properly. Ain't that some shit? She's very crazy.
She sound like an old school teacher.
Yes, like why would she do that?
Because she is a white woman.
Yeah,
she
she
had
been a teacher.
Not no
You're
right.
She was a teacher at the school for 18 years, and yeah, they about to get in that ass because that's not even cool. But why would you even do that? And you don't want nobody to spray no damn disinfectant in your face. Something
stupid.
Yeah, something's wrong with her. So don't y'all know? According to the streets, a lot of people have not been getting their checks in the mail. They didn't get their stimmies and everything. You know, it ain't but $600, but people need them. And they said over 13 million stimulus checks was sent to the wrong bank accounts. Ooh, ain't that something?
Give me that stimulus. True.
Yeah, they said that
check my bank
that they were in such a rush getting the checks out to people and stuff that they sent them to some bank accounts that were like for people, because before they had a hit it was rumored that they sent them to deceased people and stuff, and you know they didn't send them back. Well, that happened again, and they also sent them to closed bank accounts, wrong bank accounts, and wrong addresses.
Wow.
That is yeah. I hear that.
Yeah, they got too much going over there. They need to get it together.
I didn't get my stimmy.
Shut your ass up. You don't get no damn check. Go ahead.
I need these J's.
Lord. So
see, I told you, ain't no tax write-off.
So y'all know that Trump was banned from all of the social media sites and stuff, like, you know, Twitter and Instagram and what's the other one? What's his other?
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. Yeah. So they banned him from all of that. But Carrie Hilson, she said that you know, she's kind of on his side a little bit about it. She said that that they should not have banned that because that's like jeopardizing our freedom of speech. Yeah, said it is being taken. So she don't.
You talking
about Carrie Hilson, the singer?
Yeah. So she.
I was about to say that Carrie Hilson jumped out.
Who cares?
Yeah. She said, "Who cares that she feel like that?"
Yeah, really.
Other Americans feel like that though.
Well, they ain't say no when Minister Farrakhan was
that was already taken away from us though, low key.
So this. But I'm saying
every week on Facebook.
Oh God! Don't get him started.
Nobody.
Do not get him started. Like,
she ain't say nothing in my place.
Well, I mean,
I'm so sick of you.
The reason why, D. Jones, because nobody care about you. Continue.
Okay. So this plastic surgeon, y'all, his name is Payman Simani. He died from COVID-19 after a patient coughed on him.
Wow.
Was he that close?
One cough?
I guess
was that
so.
the last one?
I guess so.
I think he already had it.
They said that he died Friday from a brain hemorrhage due to complications from COVID-19, which he
everything on COVID.
Yeah, which he contracted from a patient that he operated on, and they said that they coughed on him, and he was 50 years old when it happened, baby.
Did that patient die? Anyway,
well, the streets ain't saying nothing about that because he's not the doctor. Okay, the doctor died.
The doctor important.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So
forget that Dr. and Carrie Hilson.
I have a boo alert for y'all. It is official. Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey are a couple, according to Instagram. They went on Instagram Sunday and posted some pictures and stuff, and they was all booed up and everything and kissing in the mouth.
That's Steve Harvey's daughter.
Steve Harvey's daughter.
Again?
Yeah. You know what? Get out. Get out.
Damn, she gets around. That Hollywood stuff is weird to me.
But she, you know what she is?
Y'all could just sleep with each other.
Yeah.
But I guess ain't no different than Van Dyke.
That's the block. Yeah, like that's
no different than the hood.
Block.
She Nick Cannon.
Oh,
because Nick Cannon had a bunch of chicks. She just the female. Nick Cannon.
She started out with Nick Cannon though, didn't she?
Yeah,
she started off with Diddy's son, Diddy.
Well, we don't know her cat count. We don't know who she started out with for real.
She becoming a cum sponge though, right about now.
What kind of dude is you though? Michael B. Jordan is just I know. And
he the finest man alive.
All of these, and I'm gonna take you to. Like,
yes, he is. That's what the magazine said.
He probably like
special about
I think it's Hollywood. They making all that. Them do that. I don't believe.
No, they was kissing in the mouth.
Like
Meek Mill made a song about her, bro.
She was singing, and he was just
about Lori Harvey.
Yes.
Sunday they was kissing in the mouth. Okay,
wow.
So they announcing them getting together, and LaToya Luckett. Do y'all remember who that is? The girl that was on Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
She's on Real Housewives.
Yep.
Yeah. So LaToya Luckett is divorcing her husband, and he blames outside forces. He said that basically, they just had their second baby. They got 2 babies together, and they've been married for 3 years. They've been together for a couple years more than that, because of course they had to cope first. Right. And they are announcing their split. But I thought they was a really nice looking couple, and they seemed like they was happy. But
she might wasn't using her throat chakras.
Them throat,
baby.
Yeah, that throat be something serious. You better quit playing. Yep. Yeah. So let me give y'all the national days today. It's
all right.
It's National Kiss a Ginger Day.
What?
That I don't make these days up. I'm telling you what they said. It's a National Kiss a Ginger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong.
I got
with
some
that.
ginger in my smoothie, so I'm already ahead of the game. It's National Curry Chicken Day.
Oh, that's my stuff.
Ain't it?
Man, clean you out in the winter.
Who got a good plate of curry?
Red pepper in there, boy.
7 miles. We go 7. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you know where we going in. Okay. National Pharmacist Day. So all you pharmaceutical people, appreciate y'all.
Street talk.
And National Shop for a Travel Day.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means go and travel somewhere. You can go across the border, anywhere in Ohio, and sit down and get you something to eat or something like that.
I thought you said shop for travel, not travel.
No, just do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you how the day go.
This is her news, not yours. Shut the hell up.
I can't stand him. So I don't have any Pacific birthdays today.
What about how you gonna be Atlantic?
Well, I don't have any Atlantic or Indianic birthdays today, and but I just want to tell everybody that's celebrating the birthday, happy birthday to you from all of us at the Rise and Grind Morning Show, and even our guests, they say happy birthday too. And that's all I got for you. This your girl Miss Fifi the Plug, bringing it to you.
I got some news I want to shout out.
Oh Jesus!
Shout out to my football team's coach for telling Trump, hell no, he won't be attending.
Oh yeah, Bill Belichick.
Yeah, he told that nigga, no, I'm not coming to get your medal.
He sure did say that.
You.
Yeah. Wow. And Roll Tide, they won last night.
Who?
Roll Tide.
Alabama. Won the national championship.
Oh, okay.
They whipped Ohio State.
It was a football. Damn.
Yeah, they
that
won.
was for the title game.
Yeah, last night.
Look at me knowing sports.
Right, and I ain't seen it. I just figured out.
I was doing taxes, so I missed it.
Right, I was busy. I was selling houses. I don't watch no TV.
You know what? I like what one time a guy came here and he was speaking at Masonic Temple, and the guy said, he said, hey man, listen, I don't know what Detroit do, but the guy came up to say, who you got on the game? He said, man, fuck that game, okay? I am the game, okay? Worry about do your shit.
God.
Fuck that game.
Did somebody say this for real, or was this you?
You talked to Andrew Dice Clay?
No, that one. He was from Merrill Lynch, and he was just telling the truth. He was talking about how people focus on the wrong things, like they focus on game and sports. And really, that they don't know that they're the pawns in it. And it was kind of deep on how he did. He was a white guy.
Yeah, whatever. I like sports. I don't care.
Yeah, okay. Anyway. We like to give shout outs to the people that's been viewing us. Fallon Mills, Tiffany Nance, Carmen Evans. Thank
Tiffany
you.
On there?
You don't know Tiffany.
Hey, Fallon.
Carmen Evans, good morning, sweetie. She always be checking us out. Onika Solomon.
Nick on there?
You don't know her.
He can say Nick on there.
She said, hallelujah, hallelujah, 100%, 100%. Alexa Mookie Wilson. That's must be one of your friends, Muhammad.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all Mookie, huh?
Yeah, see, I can tell it's a Mookie. Somebody named Mookie. She got some good taxes.
7 mile crashing.
Right.
One of them airs.
Hey, y'all.
Anyway.
So I got a question. I recently registered my business, got my LLC. Now everybody wants to do me a business loan.
Everybody?
Yeah, because they trying to get some money off of, like, yeah, I do it, and you know what I'm saying? Is it smart when you first start a small business to get a business loan?
Well,
you don't even qualify for it. Who said you
yeah, that's
qualify for a business?
Qualifications is big, yeah, because there's startup business loans and then there's disaster loans. Okay, and a lot of people don't realize disaster loans are for businesses that are already here,
right?
And they took a hit. So if you're starting a new business, you can still look into the SBA, and they have 78. Don't quote me on that. It's on the site. Different lenders that help with startup businesses. and they'll be able to walk you through the process. They even have financial advisors, digital, to help you with what your business needs. And if you guys don't like the digital version, or the City Tax Pros,
No, I would definitely do my business with you.
Well, I'll be very honest with you. I wouldn't advise no one to take no type of loan out in their business in the beginning when it's like that, because your ass will go in a hole. And once you get into bed with the government, you always in bed with the government. You can't. There's no return. They are in your. They gonna be coming. They gonna come through. And in one of them years, you're going to get audited.
look, y'all saw that Will Smith movie. What was that? 7 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that was the IRS agent he was impersonating.
Right.
Everybody was like, "How does he keep getting in the house?"
Yeah, you going to whenever.
Wait a minute. I never seen the movie. Wait, he was going in the house?
No, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
He wanted to donate parts of his body to people that was worthy of it, making sure it was okay.
That wasn't on tax write-off either.
No. So, but the truth is, once you get I'm gonna tell this to anybody who's listening. Once you get in the bed with the government, government, you are in the bed with the government forever. Mm-hmm. I mean, they gonna tax your ass if you ain't never had a job again after you file taxes. They taxing you, bro. All I'm telling people,
I didn't do it. I'm just saying people keep
throwing
coming to me like,
keep throwing
man.
the back, keep throwing the back, throw the fish
Look,
back.
if you owe the IRS and it's older than 3 years, you can put it on your bankruptcy now. So this, put that out there. They know that too.
Yeah, know that.
Throw some knowledge.
Yes,
That's
you
what's
can.
up.
Yeah.
He been doing his research. I ain't got to teach him too much.
That bankruptcy thing can be a great thing, because my friend, he definitely filed bankruptcy. He got the hell on.
How much debt you got to have to file bankruptcy?
It ain't about how much
Much.
your debt is about your how much you can pay. You know, so it's like your income. It's qualifications based on how much you make. And I actually learned about bankruptcy from a millionaire. What's her name? Doc, you know her. She's one of the best real estate investors in the city.
Is it beneficial to file
I know who
bankruptcy?
you're talking about. I can't think of her
It
name.
depends. You know, if you own your own home and it's over 50, 60,000, it's not. If you're buried in debt, DTE about to cut your stuff off, and you don't have the income to sustain the debt that you're in, you only can file once every 7 years. So once every 8 years now. So it's always depend on your situation. But I know plenty millionaires. I filed mine in 2010, 8, 9. One of them years, the best thing I ever did, because I let people get stuff in my name, and it's like, hey, but it's the best thing that I ever did personally for me. But it's a case by case situation. You know what I mean?
So
I like to commend you on your vocabulary and your tone, young man. He just said a couple words. I'm like, I'm gonna look.
He said, "I'm not from that block no more."
He from that block.
I'm from Van Dyke. All that.
You know what?
since we talk about motivation, what also interests you guys in going the career path y'all went into?
Entrepreneur.
Coming up with some
I'm an
stuff.
entrepreneur. My father was my hero, passed at 14, addicted to crack. But before he passed, I knew everything about how to open up a business, how to run a business, how to look a man in his eyes, how to count the register. He was one of the first business owners in our area on Van Dyke and Harper. So I
What
grew up
business was that?
watching. The first one he had was a Ann's Boutique. Was him and my mother had a boutique where she did hair, and he ran a business and sold other things. Then he had a Bugs Records. He had a record store. He had the first convenience store that was black owned in our neighborhood. He had a restaurant. He had creative signings where they did all the signage for the stores when you had to have their names on they used to paint them on there before they came with the signs.
Yeah.
So he did all of that. I got to watch all of that as a child. You know what I mean? So that's been my driving force. I'm not in one, like real estate is one of the things that I do. I'm in multiple businesses, but that's always been the driving force I know what his dream was for us, for all 6 of his kids.
Right.
Crack derailed that, but I still have the seed of what he was trying to put
Absolutely.
in us,
Yeah.
in me. So that's
amazing.
my drive right there. That's my motivation.
Yeah.
So
I'm proud of you. That's all.
that round of applause.
Can I steal your story when I make my movie?
You don't want all of my story, brother. You don't want all my
I'm
story.
just gonna add some of it. My
So-
daddy used to paint signs.
Shut your ass up.
I cannot stand him.
I just picture the brush going up and down the
daddy
wall fence.
painting signs and getting money. Like, watch this, son. Perish drugs.
Okay, y'all. So listen, if you was to give anybody any advice, about what if they're in business right now, and in times like this, what advice would you give them? And then tell everybody how they can reach you.
Turn off that TV. Turn off that TV. All that unnecessary waste of time. If you're gonna start to listen, for me, one of my partners is a billionaire, and he always told me that watching TV was a broke people sport. You know what I mean? He said people that gotta go to work every day, they need to come home probably and need some entertainment. It's nothing, no judgment to that. But somebody trying to start a business, every ounce of time that you have needs to be maximized towards that business or those businesses. And then TV is one of the biggest time wasters that we have. And people think, oh, I'm just having some fun. Entertainment taken away from focus towards your focus on your dreams and your goals. You'll never get there. So I can be reached on Facebook, Roscoe Copeland under my real name. On Instagram at High Life CEO, HIILIFE CEO. And just a little thought, we got just a little plug, Live Waves. That's what we on right
yeah.
now. The new mobile app.
Shout out to Mike
Black-owned content creation. It's a content creator's dream. Glad to be a part of that. I am now the director of content for Live Waves.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I'm gonna be all the content creators. No more free content. So even girls out there showing them free pictures. No more free pictures. Make these dudes pay $1 to watch your picture now. Watch you go live. You know. So we finna have some fun with that. It's very exciting. So I'll pass
what's up.
and let you answer the rest of the question. I didn't mean to go too long.
No, you good. You good.
I'm listening too.
Same thing to you, Muhammad.
Oh yeah, well, my beginning passion actually starts with my mom. She showed me that helping another person actually can give you a greater light inside than just money. That's why I like,
Indeed.
So, like when I was younger, we actually had. You remember that blackout that was years ago, guys?
Yeah.
Never forget.
It was dope.
Yeah, my power was already off.
wasn't it?
It was.
Yes, my power was already off. I had nothing to
How
do with
old
it.
are you, man?
Yeah.
I'm just, I had to go back.
How old are you?
I'm actually 34.
Oh yeah, that was 18 years ago.
Damn.
It was.
I was young enough to know what was going on.
It was 18 years ago.
I was grown. Oh my gosh. Shit.
Oh
Yeah, I was definitely working at a TV station.
The hell?
Mohammed, continue.
Oh, yeah, but at that time, even though we didn't have any power or anything like that, we still actually brought a family of 4. It was actually a white family of 4, mother, father, and 2 children, and we were a family of 5 with a mother and father. Mm-hmm. And when they showed me how we could survive together without anything, that showed me that us as people in this nation can come together and fight against this tax system because it's beating us every day, okay? It's not enough money, and I feel obliged to be able to help people with what they don't understand, and that's why Motor City Tax Pro is going to stand behind anyone that needs any help with free information, and we'll be able to take care of it for you.
That's dope. Yeah.
Salute to you and your company for that, for real.
Most
Disseminating information.
And you guys can get us on Facebook at Motor City Tax Pros, and then we have Motor City Tax Pros 2, and then Motor City Tax Pros 3. They maybe make a 3rd page. I don't know why.
Because y'all filling up. They are filling up.
Yeah, it's a lot of people in there.
All right, D Jones, to you.
You can catch me at 313 D Jones. You can catch me this Friday as I bring back my open mic series, the Busted Open Mic Series. If you're talented, if you rap, sing, do comedy like me, do poetry, come down this Friday. Look up My Game Room on Greenfield Road. It's only $10. I'm trying to get people that's talented, man, to show up and show their gift. So
And wear your damn mask.
And bro, let's talk. Let's stream that. Let's stream that on live.
together.
You were supposed to call me.
Good. Mike was.
I
I'm
need
gonna
that.
make
I
sure
need
he
that
call
information.
you. Or I'm gonna call you.
me.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure he
Miss Fifi.
All right now.
Well, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Miss Fifi the Plug, MZFEFE the Plug, and also you can find me tonight at 8 p.m. on the Pink Part right here at Podcastic, y'all. And you can also follow the Pink Part page at the Pink Part on Instagram and Facebook also.
All right.
Now.
All right. And Tim, right here, can't forget tonight as well, our show, Girth.
Yes.
I'm a girth. And the topic of the day is power of the PUSSY.
Ew.
Ooh.
I got something
That
to say.
might be the most powerful thing on this planet.
I mean, it can cultivate hate.
It done started wars.
And it start
Hear that
wars.
Beyonce song coming.
Yeah, power of the PUSSY. With my host D Jones, Quincy Q Lewis. I keep saying his whole government. Anyway, and then we're gonna have a special guest female to come aboard, and Miss Fifi is gonna be riding with us. And you can find me on Miles Dixon, M Dixon 313 on Instagram, and Miles Dixon on Facebook. The Mediapreneur. And for that note, we appreciate everybody, y'all.
Media manure.
We appreciate everybody.
All right.
And on that note, y'all, we are out.
Peace.
Yes.
Hey, yeah. Up early in the morning, getting the kids ready for school.